Arizona, the Grand Canyon State. With spectacular southwestern scenery, it's home to many Native American tribes and known to lions as the birthplace of Melvin Jones. Famous for its desert, Phoenix is in the Valley of the Sun. Up north, there are pine forests and snow-capped mountains. Here, the spirit of the Wild West lives on. In the foothills near Prescott, you'll find mountain lions. And stepping forward from the Bradshaw Mountain Lions to lead the international pride, Joe Preston. While Arizona is home, his story begins in America's Midwest. Joe was born in Marshalltown, Iowa. His parents, Ken and Carolyn, raised Joe and his older brother John in a small town called Spencer.
Everybody seemed to know everybody, and it was a very close-knit community.
We lived in a neighborhood with a whole lot of boys.
I played all the sports growing up.
Joey was a Cub Scout, and I was a Cub Scout den mother. We had a lot of fun.
His parents were active in the community. Joe would follow in their footsteps.
From my mom, I think I learned grace and patience. From my dad, I learned the value of hard work.
Joe worked hard to develop his talents in academics, athletics, and the arts.
I became interested in music when my brother was playing in a rock band in high school, so I was in junior high.
Don't know where it came from, but they sure enjoy their music.
When Joe was 15, the family moved to Mesa, Arizona, near Phoenix. He attended Westwood High School and got involved in community service through the YMCA's Leaders Club.
We would volunteer at the elementary schools and organize sporting events for them after school. It was a very rewarding experience.
Joe earned a degree in business from Arizona State University. His first job was in real estate, and that's when he discovered lions.
Somebody invited me to lunch, didn't tell me where he was taking me, just took me to a Lions Club.
At 21 years old, Joe became a member of the Mesa Host Lions Club.
It was a very active and vibrant club. It's amazing, somebody that's 20 years old and 80 years old working together, all in the same spirit of love and cooperation and doing good things.
They asked Joe to be secretary and then president.
I think of how I was so shy and timid at the start of my years as president and how confident I was by the end of that. I had good mentors, and by having good leaders around me, it's amazing how you grow.
I met him as he was planning his year as the district governor. He had so many strengths that were visible to all of us.
He inspired me. He's a great speaker.
Little did he know how lions would change his life.
As I grew as a lion, I was more successful in my business life. I was more successful in my personal life.
Through lions, Joe met Joni.
What attracted me to Joe was his energy, his enthusiasm for life, and just his good heart. I could tell right away that he was a good man.
Joni was a beautiful young lady. She had something very special about her, this compassion and this caring that you don't see in a lot of people.
It was a lion's love story. From meeting at Joni's Lioness Club charter night to getting engaged at the U.S.-Canada Forum.
We were out on the dance floor, and he looked at me and he said, "So when are you going to ask me to marry you?" And I looked at him and I said, "Right now, will you marry me?" And he said, "Yes." Then I thought he was kidding the whole time.
Joe and Joni make a wonderful couple.
They genuinely care about their friends. My wife died of breast cancer, and Joe was one of the first people to step up to try and help me through the tragedy. Joe was there.
Joe is always there for his children, Tony, Dustin, and Carly.
Our time together was playing catch, and we just talk about everything that's going on in our lives, and that was just kind of our moments together.
We always used to go to the ASU games. It's just kind of a family tradition that's stayed in the family. I mean, Saturdays are ASU days. It's just very big to the family, even when they're not that good, so.
My parents both play volleyball together, so sports are always a big thing. And then the Lions have always been my parents' thing as well.
I've always hoped that I would instill in my children the importance of giving back to the community and serving others.
Music has always been his enjoyment in life. It was something we really have bonded over always.
I lift up my hands to you.
As a family, it's so fun that that's something that we can do together and actually enjoy spending that time.
Your mission
When Joe and Joni moved to Dewey, they saw an opportunity to expand their Lions family by helping charter the Bradshaw Mountain Lions Club.
This is a very rural community, and we help a lot in the schools. Joe rolls up his sleeves and gets right in there with every activity that we have.
There you go.
I figured when he got to be vice president, we'd never see him, and it hasn't been the case. Last time we cleaned up the highway, here comes Joe and Joni.
He's out there to help wherever he can help. He makes you feel like you're part of his family.
Preston's pride is his growing family.
What I really love is just spending time with my grandchildren.
Happy birthday, dear Grandma.
Joe's children and mom visit frequently.
We're so thankful to have everybody close enough to get together often. And we celebrate everybody's birthday.
We come up here to the zoo. The kids love it.
It's funny because it's all boys in the family and they are rambunctious.
My dad has an immense amount of patience, and I try to utilize that with my own kids. It's a really funny.
To watch my family, my kids, and how good of parents they are, it's just been very rewarding to see. I'm very proud of my children.
I think my parents both love being grandparents. They're having a blast.
No? You don't have to
How
get
do I
it
get
out
it?
there.
No, my
For many years, Joe worked for Sanderson Ford, one of the largest dealerships in the U.S.
Joe received the Employee Excellence Award. It's one of Ford's most prestigious awards for customer satisfaction, product knowledge, and overall sales accomplishments.
Joe's customers are as loyal to him as he is to ASU football.
When Joe was off doing his Lions Club's events, his customers would come in. They would rather wait 2 weeks to talk to Joe than to deal with anybody else.
He's probably one of the hardest workers I've ever seen. Everything that he does is always to the nth degree. Joe brings out the best in everybody that's around him.
Joe's leadership made Lions of Arizona stronger.
There's never a negative. It's always, we can do this, we can get it going, we can go forward.
He looks at everything in a realistic way and gets right to the point.
He can organize what needs to be done, delegate or work with people, and get the job done.
You need someone like Joe who can work under pressure, handle details, and he does it with a smile.
He's the kind of leader that will mentor somebody else and help them to build their own leadership skills that can be used within Lions or within their own personal lives.
Being a Lion opens the doors to creativity, to express yourself. All of a sudden you're working on a project and you create new ideas and ways to do things. A lot of my inspiration comes through being a Lion. It's serving, helping, caring for others. Those are ideas that carry through into my music.
Strengthen the Pride is the perfect theme for Joe. His family isn't just our family, it is the family of Lionism. Everything about this association is his heart and soul.
Strengthen the pride through love.
As individuals, there are certain things that you can do, but when you get together, then there's really no end to what you can accomplish.
He cares about people. He cares about our service. He cares about strengthening our organization.
He knows how to relate to the everyday Lion and the needs of our communities.
He is the epitome of a Lion.
When I grew up, I was thinking I wanted to change the world, and I can actually say I am doing things to change the world and make it a better place.
Joe Preston, 2014-15 International President.